Bee4TheClout, what's good?
What's up, man?
Snap, how y'all doing?
Good, good.
Appreciate y'all for coming through, man.
No problem. Thank you for having us, man.
For sure. For the people who don't know, go ahead and introduce yourself.
You know, I'm Bee4TheClout, your first lady blogger in Arlington, DFW.
Okay.
The whole area. Your first lady blogger. I'm her. I'm trying to tap into all the underdogs, all the underground artists, everything you can think of, underground videographers, everything. Y'all tap in with me. I'm trying to see who got it before everybody do it, Bee4TheClout. That's what we about.
Already.
GHGSNAP. Look me up, Brown Heart Snap anywhere. Shit. Hey, I'm letting my name speak.
Already. Shit, let's start from the beginning. Where you from?
Originally, I'm from Fort Worth. I moved to Arlington when I was like 5, so I know everything about Arlington like the back of my hand, to be honest.
Okay. What school you went to in Arlington?
From elementary school to high school,
Yeah.
because I mean, like, I can name them all, because I moved around a lot. I lived in Arlington, Grand Prairie, Mansfield, so I went to a lot of schools. But from Arlington, I went to Goodman, Lynn Hill. That was my elementary schools. From junior high, I went to Hutch to Sam Houston. That was my main 4 schools. Just went straight through there.
Well, let's start at the beginning of the blogging shit. Like you said at the beginning of the video, like the first female blogger. Like, what made you even want to jump in that lane?
It was interesting at first, to be honest. I dated a rapper, to be honest. So at first, before I jumped into blogging, I was always tapped into like the other bloggers, like paying for like promo and stuff like that. And I'm just seeing how you can pay $50 for this, $50 for that, and they're not really just paying attention to the talent. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just like, I don't know, it's just like people don't just pay attention for these big prices when you can tap into somebody like me for an affordable price that's just really gonna tap in with you and like really wanna listen to your music. So when I started dating him, it was just like, man, I see what I can do and I see the talent that people really have that people don't pay attention to. So it's just like, let me jump in this lane and try to change, you know what I'm saying, like change the narrative a little bit.
Okay, that's dope. And how'd you come up with the name?
Honestly, it was like, my first name is Brittany, so that's where the B came from.
Okay.
My real Instagram name is B Smooth. That's been my name since freshman year, so that's where I got the B from. And then it was like Clout. I started my page in 2019, so that was like a big, you know, like a big word back then. Like Clout was just coming out, so I'm just like, okay. And I'm looking at it from like a positive narrative, so it's just like clout comes like, oh my God, everybody want to chase clout, everybody chase clout. But if you look at the definition, it just means fame or power. Who wouldn't want fame or power, right? So it's just like, I'm just like, I can name the page like Bee4TheClout, before the fame, you know what I'm saying? Like before people know who you are.
And so you got the name and you got the idea at this point, like, so how much did you invest, you think, as far as like getting started into blogging? Like, what were some of the things that you started in first or invested in first to even kick it off? Like, if somebody looking to start a blog from the beginning, like what were some of the things that you did to kick off your blog?
From the beginning, I give a lot of credit to him because before I was a blogger, I was dating an artist. So I was always around people in the studio like that. So
you managing him?
At first I was, but I don't manage artists anymore. It's a huge responsibility. But no, other than that, like at first I was always around like people in the studio. Like I said, I was tapping into like Dallas Global and other pages like that. So I'm just seeing like, okay, this is how you can pretty much work throughout the game without like being grimy. You know what I'm saying? Because I have great relationship with everybody that I have like a relationship with. So it's just like, okay, if you can make an impact, do it the right way and do it with the right people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, one big advice that I have is find the right people. Honestly, that's the first thing you have to do is find the right people. And it's not usually going to be the people just around you. So you got to like venture out a little bit. But I give a lot of credit to him because it was like, I started off in the studio. Like that was a huge blessing because I wouldn't have just did it myself off the rip.
Okay, that's hard. And then I seen you did the DFW women's, the top,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
was the list?
The DFW hip hop, like ladies of hip hop, period.
Ladies of hip hop.
Anybody that just put an impact in the hip hop world in
I thought that shit
DFW.
was dope as fuck. I'm not
Thank
gonna lie.
you.
And then it's crazy because, you know, I felt like that was something that should have really been done. Considering some of the
Definitely.
people that been on that list been around for a minute.
A long time.
What made you, you know what I'm saying? Like what made you do that?
To be honest, like I dealt with a lot of women that was on there. I'm just like, nobody highlights anything. You'll just see a list of these rappers from here, a list of these videographers from here. It's just like highlight the people that's doing stuff for these artists and like, you know what I'm saying, like putting them in this position. And a lot of them are women and they don't get the recognition they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So as a female, I was like, that's my lane. Let me go ahead and give the women their recognition like they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. So, you know what I'm saying? While we on that subject, like, how do you think it is, like, as a woman coming up in this type of industry, you know what I'm saying, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area specifically, like, you know what I'm saying, if you had to give anybody advice as far as, like, a female coming up in it, like, what would you give them?
Just be yourself, to be honest, because for me, I have a whole different perspective when it comes to women and like dealing with like them in the music industry, because they're over sexualized, you know what I'm saying? So just like, if that's not you, don't be that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be like this, you know, I'm a big blogger, I'm gonna say that myself, you know what I'm saying? I could be out here over sexualizing myself and just putting all this out here. So it's just like, just be yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, this is going to catch the eye, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not always about catching the eye, it's about being you. They'll catch the right eye first, you know what I'm saying? So it's always about being you first.
That's real. All right, let's switch lanes a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Can you name like top 5 slept on artists, like anybody watching this video right now, like who you think in the DFW that they need to wake the fuck up and listen to?
Man, a couple of them y'all gonna already know, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like they underdogs, you know what I'm saying? So for one, I'm gonna have to put him on top, you know what I'm saying? Growing Hard Snap, for real, he got a flow from Arlington you haven't heard, like real talk. Yeah. So I'm gonna say Growing Hard Snap. Beto Rich Ass from Dallas, Texas. Yeah. He an underdog just because he blackballed, you know what I'm saying, because of people that he deal with. So that just come with it. But under all of that, the nigga, he hard, you know what I'm saying? So that's 2. 3, let me think. Who do I just listen to? BJ Blast. I just caught up with him the other day. I got to tap in with him. He hard. Yeah, he hard. BJ Blast. 4, let me think. It's a lot. I come across a lot of people. It's just hard to just think of 5 off the rip.
Like 10 new people every day.
I'm telling you, PB. I'm sorry, I gotta say PB off the rip
because
he is to an extent, because it's just like people don't want to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? People overlook his music more so like just because of the people that he deal with and his personality and all that kind of stuff like that. Because off of Instagram, this dude, he's humble. You know what I'm saying? I like to deal with humble people. And all the people that I'm like naming on my list, like aside of music, they're actually really good people. You know what I'm saying? So who I name? Growing Hard Snap, Beto, Murder Gang, PB, BJ Blast. Number 5, I'm gonna have to give it to who am I just tapped into like that? I'm sorry, y'all. For whoever watching this, I'm not forgetting about y'all. I'm not doing that. I'm just really trying to figure it out right now. We can't come back to this one.
She need a lifeline.
Man, somebody DM me right now. I'm the hardest. Okay, man. All right, I'm gonna have to give it to my dog. He's 14 years old out of Arlington. His name Debo. Grown hard little Debo. He's 14. You wouldn't think he's 14 because he got a beard and everything. People say he's 21 years old, but he's from Arlington. He's 14 years old. He hard. Y'all gotta tap in.
Already. So like, you know what I'm saying? You tap in with a lot of artists from DFW. Like, do you think like, as far as like besides rapping, what else do you think it takes to, you know, become successful in this industry, in the DFW in general, like to catch a buzz in the DFW? I mean, besides talent, like, is there any other things that you would suggest to an artist that they should be doing?
Networking and reaching out. Let people see who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's beyond music. You know what I'm saying? You can go in there and lay the hardest track, but come out here and be toxic. You know what I'm saying? So work on your energy. You know what I'm saying? So just like be a good person first and be somebody that someone wants to meet. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's all about you first. So that's what I'm big on.
Already. And if you had to name a top 5 bloggers, like who would you name, like in the city, DFW?
In the city, Bee4TheClout, Dallas Global, Texas Top 20, real solid, humble people.
Shout out to Texas Top 10.
5, Sperry Springer. I don't know if he really labels himself a blogger right now, but he started out blogging, really humble dude. 5, people gonna hate that I said this, but Real Tune TV gonna catch somebody's eye in DFW. He is a really good blogger. I'm sorry, he's gonna catch some entertainment. He gonna catch your eye for sure. I'm sorry.
So as far as like the Bee4TheClout, the brand, like, is it just you as far as like running the page and running the brand, or like you got a team, or like?
All right, so I just added a dude to my team like not too long ago, like 2 months ago. Gucci Man Sam.
Okay.
Hard. Like all the artists tap in with him. Like he's really big on artist management. So me, I ran a page from like 2019 to 2021 by myself, just content creating. I started doing interviews, but I'm just like, it's kind of oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? I never want to keep asking the same questions that someone else is going to ask you. Or I want to tap into somebody that no one else interviewed. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that comes with okay, this video's not going to get this many views because nobody's like tapping into these people. But it's just like, I don't even know. I don't know.
Okay. So what's next as far as Before the Clout? Like, what do you think, you know what I'm saying? What's next for the brand?
We got a lot coming, to be honest, because we're not tapping into interviews. We actually want to tap into like the artist's talent. So I was just going to tell y'all what we're going to do. Y'all just going to have to tap into what we're doing. It's going to be live for sure. It's not on interviews and nothing like that. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to make this about music type stuff like that. Other than that, I've been changing up my content, trying to make it a little bit more professional so more people can share it. It's just a lot going on. We're just trying to get bigger and just keep growing, y'all. Just stay tapped in. We coming. We might seem like we sleeping, but no, we building up. We loading up, y'all, for sure.
That's hard. And if any artists out there that want to tap in, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on, how they get a hold of you?
Before the Clout. Before Bee4TheClout. Before the Clout, no underscore, no none of that. The first page with this name, so ain't none of that in there. Before the Clout. Or y'all can tap into Be Smooth, BeeSmooth __. That's my original page and CEO. My real name is Brittany. You're going to get me on there probably quicker because I'm in there entertaining my friends and stuff on there. So go ahead, hit me up, y'all. Hit me up on anything. I'll tap in really quick. I'm not bougie. I'm not none of that. I'm going to tap in. I'm really trying to tap into y'all, man.
Already. What's your prices? You charging?
I can't let y'all know. Y'all got to tap in. That's how I know you tapped in. If I got to tell you right off the bat, it's just like, all right. My price is affordable, though. My price is affordable. Like, you're going to want to keep going back. We got monthly promo. We got promo packages with Texas Top 20 with Put Yourself on TV. We out here trying to expand, do the right thing for artists, like get your blogs on the right, get your music on the right blogs. You know what I'm saying? Without having to pay $1,000.
Collab with different blogs. Like.
Yes, sir. That's how it's supposed to go, right? That's how it's supposed to go. Keep connecting, keep networking people to the next person.
What's a struggle that you went through doing Before the Clout that you'll never forget about it?
Getting out of my comfort zone. Because me, I'm a real introvert. It's like I care what people talk about, but it's like I don't really just care to put it on camera all the time. Like my boyfriend tell me, bring your camera. Oh yeah, we got a weekly playlist going on. Free, nothing. You don't have to pay a dime.
So how you get on there?
Submit your track to Bee4Weekly, BEE4Weekly@gmail.com. It's all about us just really trying to tap in. We listen to each song, whichever one's the hardest go on the top 20 of the week. Period. That's how you know we tapped in. It don't take no cost. It just take us listening, tapping in. Then the last two, like me and Gucci, we go through all the songs and we pick who's the 2 hardest songs and we put them like at the end, give them like a big congratulations post or whatever. But even after that, we're still planning on like giving the 2 top artists like a big surprise or whatever. Y'all keep getting tapped in. We planning something for every artist, like for real.
That's hard as fuck. So shit, before we get out of here, Brown Heart Snap, like what we got coming up as far as some music go?
Yeah, I got Label Me the King finna drop. Be looking for that shit.
Label Me the King?
Yup. Goddamn,
Okay.
I'm gonna show you wordplay. I'm the truth. Trap, I'm the truth. Goddamn, I might put some auto-tune shit in there. I got something for y'all.
Okay.
I'm finna take this shit serious. This shit, hands down, I'm finna show y'all something. Nah, for real though. I got you.
Already, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I appreciate
y'all,
what
man.
you're doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as like in the DFW industry for females, I think that shit dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody got to do it, man. Nobody was doing it. We got to be honest. I'm gonna be as harsh as possible. I was waiting on the interview so I can be harsh with y'all, man. Nobody was doing it, man. Real talk. Wouldn't I tell you? I was waiting on the interview so I can pop my shit on y'all. Y'all haven't been doing what y'all supposed to with the women in the industry, and they popping their shit. So it's my turn, and I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can try to come in this lane, but we moving. So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to jump on the train. You know what I'm saying? But we moving regardless, y'all. Y'all gotta tap in, cause I'm gonna be the first to do it. Period.
That's hard. Yeah, tap in with her if you ain't tapped in yet, man. I appreciate
Yes,
y'all
sir.
for coming through. Sign us out.
All right, Before the Clout, we signing out. Y'all go ahead, tune in with Discover Studios, man. They hot.
All that.